In 1200 BC, something happened that should not exist in history. Every major civilization collapsed. Mycenae, gone. Hittites, gone. Ugarit, burned. Egypt, nearly collapsed. All within a single human lifetime. And the strangest part, no one agrees why it happened. Before the collapse, civilizations were deeply linked. Egypt traded with Greece, Turkey traded with Mesopotamia, Africa supplied gold and ivory, Afghanistan supplied tin. One shipwreck alone contained goods from 11 civilizations, and then it stopped. It didn't begin with destruction, it began with failure. Trade slowed, food stopped arriving, cities began asking for help. Even powerful empires started begging for grain. The Hittites wrote desperate letters, "We have no food, send help." Egypt, normally stable, began sending emergency grain. That is the first warning. The system was already breaking. Then came collapse. Within decades, entire cities vanished. Ugarit burned so fast that food was still in ovens. Hattusa abandoned without a fight. Mycenaean writing disappeared completely. Egypt barely survived waves of unknown attackers. Not one collapse, but simultaneous collapse across different regions at the same time. That is what makes this impossible. Ancient Egyptian records describe mysterious invaders from the sea. They destroy cities and disappear from history. But the problem is simple. We don't know where they came from or where they went. Tree rings and pollen show a massive drought around 1200 BC. Crops failed, famine spread. Even Egypt was affected. But Egypt should not collapse from drought, so why did it weaken? Many destroyed cities sit on fault lines. Repeated earthquakes could have weakened civilizations, but earthquakes do not explain cities that burned, cities abandoned, cities untouched, yet still collapsing. Something is missing. This is the most dangerous explanation. Everything was connected. Ships needed bronze, bronze needed tin, tin came from distant lands, trade needed safe routes. When one link broke, everything collapsed. In Ugarit, archaeologists found a sealed letter, never sent. It says, "My country is under attack. I have no forces left. Tell me what to do." But it was never delivered because the city was burning while it was being written. Think about that, a king asking for help in a world where help no longer existed. And after that moment, history goes silent for 400 years. All theories are partly true, but none are complete alone. Together, they describe something deeper, a system that became too connected to survive stress. And here is the uncomfortable question. We live in a more connected world than they did. So if their system collapsed from connection, what makes ours different? If this made you question history, wait for the next video, because we uncover a civilization that defeated Rome and was completely erased from history. No maps, no records, no memory, only ruins. Subscribe before it disappears from your feed.